Hey YouTube, what's going on? I gotta hold my phone like this because my trailer tire has the stupidest wobble. It's like, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's shaking my whole truck when I drive. So I need to go get that figured out. Anyway, as you guys know, Georgia is being recounted in the election. And this election is far, far from over, Libby's, just to let you know. Far from over. There is so much corruption and scandal in this election, it is ridiculous. Just by saying that, I'm sure that my video will get censored. Anyway, this video is more, I'll just cover a couple things here. So the election's being hand counted and audited in Georgia. In Michigan, where I'm at, the Attorney General is threatening prosecution of media outlets who cover the fraud. So my Attorney General is threatening prosecution on media outlets that are covering anything to do with the fraud that happened in Detroit with the past election shutdown time vote counting. So I don't know how much more Stalinistic or Hitlerian you can get. Anyway, our Attorney General, Dana Nestle is the lady's name, and she's supposedly a lady. She ran in a campaign 2 years ago that said she didn't have a penis. That was her campaign. I don't have a penis. That was her campaign slogan, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like Trump's is "Make America Great Again," and Biden and the UN together have "Build Back Better." Dana Nestle had "I don't have a penis," and I'm not sure if she I think she may have had one in the past. If you look at this woman's Adam's apple, she clearly went through some kind of testosterone puberty. Or she had some high testosterone during her pubertarian or puberty years, or there's a certain word for that, pubertarian years, or I think that's the word, pubertarian. Anyway, she is a communist, a straight up totalitarian communist. So that's what the problem with the left is they preach tolerance and they preach freedom of speech and they preach loving and lovingness and kindness and all this. And the left are literal warmongers. They feel that the United States should police everybody in the world. That's why they're full of Karens, like the whole liberal party. Everybody's, you can't do this and you can't do that and blah blah blah, and then smack the lady in the face. But Dana Nestle needs to be taken out of office. She's a rotten person. Yeah, if she is a person. I'm willing to go as far as saying that she's a demon. I mean, really, you can't silence. Just because you don't like what you hear doesn't mean people deserve to be silenced. There is no, that's the one thing, okay, you guys? No matter what anybody says, a cuss word, a dirty talk, controversial talk, whether it be a lie or true, you should be allowed to say it. There were people on Facebook just recently that were talking about, oh, thank God for fact checkers and this and that and blah. Fact checkers? Are you that retarded where you have to have somebody else to tell you what's true and what is not? What is satire, what is not? It's very simple. Just go do some research. like the truth about Dr. Fauci's 15-year-old paper stating that 85% of the people who died during the Spanish flu did not die from the Spanish flu. They died from bacterial pneumonia. And if you put two and two together, why do they get bacterial pneumonia? Because of wearing face masks. They're rebreathing all their bacteria in their lungs and not giving it a chance to air out and cleanse itself of the bacteria that's being harbored in your lungs. Very simple. Very, very simple. Logic, common sense. These people, we say they have no common sense. Oh, they have common sense. But they refuse to go with common sense. They go with a totalitarian attitude of do as I say and not as I do. So, Dana Nestle, what are we going to do about her with her no penis? Should we reattach the penis and send her over to Bangkok? You know, the movie Hangover. They don't call it Bangkok for nothing. Anyway, you guys, the votes are being recounted. This election is far from over. Michigan's going to go to Trump. I know it's going to go to Trump. Georgia, it's going to go to Trump. We got North Carolina. We got Alaska. The media is reporting that there is no fraud. Well, there is tons and tons and tons of fraud everywhere you see. Multiple different ways of doing it. They got dead people voting. They got cats voting. They have people voting numerous times. They had the 80 million ballots just sitting around and had people filling them out. So they're going to count fake ballots, granted. They're going to count fake ballots. So they're real ballots, but they were made, they were filled out by somebody, so multiple times. So I would have 20 ballots and, you know, so-and-so would have 20 ballots. And that's quite a bit of work. They did a lot of work to steal this from us. And they did a very, very good coordinated effort, but it was so overt. It was so out in the open. It was blatant. It's blatant. It's obvious. There's a mathematical equation that we use in the United States to decipher if elections in foreign areas have been stolen or not. And our mathematical equation detecting fraud has gone off the charts in our own country. Anyway, you guys, God bless you. God bless America. And this is, you know, regardless of what happens, this is in God's hands. And everything's going to get figured out. Y'all have a good day.